dreamin. Know that I'm dreaming.
Hey dreamers, welcome back to our channel. So it's just Jasmine in today's video and I'm going to be showing you a glam makeup tutorial. It's not really a tutorial because I'm obviously not the best at makeup, but it's basically just to show you how I like to do my glam makeup. And there's going to be quite a lot of different products to what there was in our first video, which was our makeup routine, because that was more of a natural makeup. So you probably noticed I didn't do anything to my eyelashes, I didn't curl them, I didn't even put mascara on them, and it was just a lot more natural. But today's is going to be the complete opposite. So definitely keep on watching, and if you enjoy it then give it a thumbs up. So to start with, I'm going to use the same foundation that I used in my first makeup routine. So it's just the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum, and for reference, mine is in the shade Vanilla. I think it matches my skin quite well, but I'm quite pale, so I just take my beauty blender. I have wet it because it just makes it nicer to use. I don't mind covering my freckles so much when it's glam. I don't know why, but this beauty blender isn't actually that soft. Like usually it's really like easy to use, but it's not today, which is really annoying. And I will sometimes go in with a second pump just to make it even more glam. I mean, even more full coverage. Make sure to put it on your neck so that you don't have a foundation line. I'm probably going to be stating quite a lot of obvious facts in this video, just because I don't really know that many interesting facts, to be honest. But that's okay. So I think I've covered my whole face. And then I take my what am I on about? Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I love this concealer. I just tend to do triangles under my eyes and in all the places where you need more coverage, you know, and just to be brightened up a little. And also for more precise areas you could use the tip of the beauty blender. For concealer it just blends it out a lot easier. I also put it on the tops of my eyelids because it just evens out my whole face basically. I love this concealer because it's so creamy and it just blends in so well. I love it. Gives such a nice finish. I'm actually going to move this light back a bit because it's kind of like blinding. If it's okay with you guys, I think we're just going to leave the lighting like that for now. And then once I have done my base makeup pretty much, I go in with my Glossier highlighter stick, which I love, and this look is going to be extremely highlighting because I do love highlighter. And then I just go in with the part of the beauty blender that I haven't actually used to do it, just because I just love the beauty blender applying highlight. Just goes on so smoothly, I think. And then because I love highlighter so much, I'm also going in with my favourite highlighter, which is the Ofra Pillow Talk. So I actually use this little stippling brush because it applies it so densely. Is that the word? I don't really know, but we'll go with it and we'll use it anyway. And it's always good to use a highlighter stick prior to putting on your powder highlighter, because the powder really sticks to the cream then. And look how just perfectly glowy it is. I would never wear this much highlighter on a day-to-day basis, but because it's glam, we do. So yeah, put it everywhere pretty much. For smaller areas like tops of brow bone, I use this little mini fan brush because it's just so much more precise. And I also like to put a little bit in the corners of my eyes, but I also go in with a separate colour afterwards. Look how glowy it is. I literally am obsessed. Maybe a little bit too glowy. Future me editing this will be like, no way. Next, I take some of my favourite blush. It's a Dr. Paw blush balm thingy. I don't actually like too much blush for a more glam look, which I don't know if that's like defeats the point, but I like it just being more focused on the highlight, but this just brings it all together. So I take the stippling brush again, which I actually like to do because it's just again more precise. Don't worry, I'm not leaving it like this, it's just a base, and then I go over with my beauty blender just to kind of dull it down a little bit because we don't want to be looking too blushed. So yeah. And then we put a little bit on my nose as well, because I think blush on the nose always looks cute. It just reminds me of summer. I don't know why. Like sun, like having, what do you say? Like when you've caught the sun. That's the word. I love that. Why have I forgotten what's next? Oh yeah, bronzer. So I'm taking my Hoola bronzer on this little massive powder brush. Little massive. Well done, Jasmine. So I just put it all over my face basically, because I just think being bronzed just makes it look more glam in a way. So as I said in our first video, our makeup routines, which if you haven't watched, then definitely go watch. Ooh. Got a bit of an issue there. Basically what I said in that video was that I do a kind of number 3 shape, because it gets to all the places where you want your bronzer to go. So that is the base makeup complete, and I usually go in with my Mary Badescu spray at the end, but just because we're going to go quite heavy on the eyes, I don't really want to like mess it up. So we go in with it now. I just love this spray so much. You can use it, it's not just a setting spray, it can be a primer, but it can also be for your hair and just like a cooling spray in the summer. I love it, and you can get it in all different scents. And it also just adds to the glow so much. Oh my god, why does this always happen in my makeup video? It gets this like patch of unblended bronzer. So for brows, I always just take some of my Rimmel Wonderful Brow gel, and I put this little angled brush in it because I don't like a dramatic brow, even though it's a glam makeup look, just because I want the focus to be on my eyes and my glow, not my eyebrows, you know? I'm just not about that kind of look. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm getting blinded. I have to put that like that. It's too much. So the brows are done. I didn't really do much to them, but I did make them a little bit darker than I usually do. So then we get started on my favourite part, which is the eyeballs. I don't really do too much, to be honest, but I'm going to take some of this. Oh, this is the Donut palette by I Heart Revolution, which by the way is like my favourite makeup brand. I take some of this bright red colour there, and I just basically put it like all around my eye, so on the lower lash line basically. You don't want it to look like you've got an eye infection though, which I have actually made it look like before, because it was just like red everywhere, but I think it can look really, really cool actually. Nobody gets sparkly eye infections.
Nobody gets sparkly eye infections.
And then I also like to put a little bit up here and a bit like a cat eye. Got an eyelash in my eye, and then we do the other side. Oh, it actually really stings, and I don't know why, but I think it's safe. So there we go, that's the red eyeshadow. And then I also take this shade in the middle, which is a champagne kind of colour, and I add it to the highlight in my inner corners. Like, look how pretty it is. I'm absolutely obsessed. So that's everything for eyeshadow, and then the most exciting part, I do eyeliner. So I'm actually quite obsessed with doing eyeliner. So I usually just like pull my eye like this, and I like, for my eye, a more flat, like, you know, like that kind of thing. So I kind of do a straightish line there, and then I start doing one on my upper lash line, trying to keep it straight. Like so. I bring the top line down. To meet that line. And then it's very messy to start with. Then I just fill that in. I take this little brush. It kind of looks like a paintbrush, but don't really know what to call it. And I put a little bit of concealer on it. This is what I do every time I do my eyeliner, just because it sharpens it up a bit. And then basically can create the shape that you want with it. And I don't tend to like a thick line, so I tend to sharpen it up like so. And then we have the task of trying to replicate it on the other side. Wish me luck. It's okay. So these are the wings. They aren't identical, I don't think, but remember that twins... No, wait, what? Remember that wings are not twins, they are sisters. And then I take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which if I ever wear mascara, this will be the one that I wear. And, oh wait, actually no. Jasmine, what are you thinking? Firstly, I curl my eyelashes. I found my eyelash clippers, curlers. I cannot talk, I'm sorry, I'm actually exhausted. And then there's not really a right or wrong way to apply to curl your eyelashes. I actually hate curling them, but it just, I actually also have quite curly eyelashes naturally, but I think it just adds to it. And now we apply the mascara, which I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, here it is. I just love the wand on this. Like, look how just like voluminous it is. And then start at the base and kind of do it like that. This is really random, but I love making the end lashes really big. I don't know why. I think it just gives the effect of fake eyelashes when you do that. I don't know if that even made any sense, but do you know what I mean? I don't actually put any on my bottom lashes. I just don't like to do that. So yeah, now we do the other eye. So there we go. That is lashes done. And final step is lips. So firstly, we're going for a red lip, which is like a classic glam, I feel. So I start off with a lip liner. I'm just taking this PS red lip liner. I love Primark lip liners. They're like £1 or £1.50. They're just amazing. Like don't go spending money. Do you know what I mean? This mirror is a nuisance. Okay. I like to overline because I don't have the biggest lips and I want to have big lips. Be nice. And then I take my Sleek Lip Shot lip gloss, which I love so much. It's a darker colour to the lip liner, but you know what? You've got to do what you got to do. We've got a little bit of lip gloss there. So that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. But I do also like to go in with this lip plumper, just because it adds more gloss, you know. I feel like I didn't overline them too much. You can see the top of my lip though, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah. Also, common thing that I like to do at the end of my tutorials is just add a bit. I don't mean end of my tutorials, I mean end of my makeup all the time, is I just add a bit more highlight, because I'm actually just highlighter obsessed. So everyone, that is the end of the makeup routine. I hope you like it. So yeah. Oh my gosh, my skin looks awful in this camera. Here's the close-up. If you liked it, let me know down below. Let me know your opinions, whether you would wear this. Checking for lipstick in the teeth. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And I'll probably be wearing this look a lot on my Instagram. So if you want to, then definitely check it out. It's in the bio down below. So yeah. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe and well. Bye.